Since we were talking about how this episode and like Black Mirror makes you feel uncomfortable as you watch it, because of like the possibilities being very possible.
That was great wordplay.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
I tried very hard. But so, like, was there a scene or a moment that made you guys feel like the most uncomfortable?
Just her speech.
Her speech?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, poor Bryce. Or Lacey. Whatever.
But yeah, I can think of 3 specific scenes that makes me uncomfortable. So, I think the first scene that I was really mad was like the airport scene. Because there was basically, so it was not her fault to lose her flight, that the flight got cancelled, but she couldn't even talk with the manager. And it was just like a very intense moment. At the moment that she started like, using F word, and everyone in the line was like judging her, and they were like giving her like negative points. It was just like very insane. And
yeah, that was crazy how like the security, what was it? What did they name it? Double jeopardy or something like that?
Double damage.
Double damage. So that's where she went from a 4.1-ish or something.
Yeah, 4.2.
Her highest was like 4.2 something. And then she might have got dinged because of an elevator interaction.
She got dinged because of an elevator interaction, and because she was fighting with her brother, and he dinged her. And so since she was fighting with her brother, she was late to her cab driver, and the cab driver dinged her.
And also before she get into the cab, she ran into a lady. She was holding a coffee cup.
Oh, yeah.
And she spilled the coffee.
Right, and she was like a 4.8 or something like that.
Yeah.
So she got dinged there. So she was down to like a 4.1.
I think she got to like a 3.8 or something.
By the airport?
Yeah.
Okay, so she was a 3.8 by the airport. With double damage, she got down to like a 2.8 or something like that, right?
She got docked a full point, and then any other negative ratings people gave her would count twice.
Oh, okay. And the hold, the full point deduction was a temporary like 24 or 48 hour hold. And so I guess that's during which the double damage occurs if she incurred any more, any newer things. So, yeah, I don't know. The elevator was actually, now that I think of it, kind of uncomfortable too. Like,
oh yeah,
like sometimes I catch myself like, if you speak with someone, you kind of mimic their energy and stuff. So sometimes we'll be like, oh, hi, how are you? And I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? I'm like, oh, well, what the fuck? I don't talk like that. Straight up stole that from Dave Chappelle. Thank you very much. But anyways, like, it is true though. Like, I'll like mimic the energy of people.
I think that's natural.
And so seeing the elevator like from afar and not being a part of it, I was like, ew, that's what it looks like? That's gross.
Yes, it all just feels so fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so elevator was like definitely a moment that she was trying to be nice, but she was also a little bit pushy, because she was like, oh, I have another extra croissant for you. Do you want to have? And the lady just like dinged her because she didn't like to be, I don't know.
But do you think you would start to behave like her in this world if you were in Bryce's place?
Okay, actually, I think to some extent, yeah. Because look at us now. We are playing the rules of the society. If we are, I'm a rule player. I'm playing the rule of the bank, or the rule of laws, and any rules that basically anyone imposed in my whole life on me. So I'm not a fighter, or I'm not a rebel in a sense. So I'm playing with the rules. So I think, I think she was believable, because not everyone is necessarily this like rebellious, like revolutionary person that they want to turn things upside down. So I think, I would have pretty much like behaved the same way as like Bryce. Especially,
I think the truck driver is my spirit animal.
Truck driver was awesome.
No, not only is she awesome though, but like I think I've always tried to censor I was like that weird kid that like never like cussed and like was always up on people's asses and shit, like, don't you smoke a cigarette, that's bad for your health, and always watching my words and stuff, that if that was forced on me, you know, aside from China still kind of in a way police myself, like I couldn't handle that. To have someone say you can't, well, you know what I mean? And in a way, these ratings mean you can't have normal interactions where you just discuss whatever's on your mind and freely express your opinion, right?
Yeah, you're forced to be pleasant and agreeable.
Yeah, so I mean, I would still do, you know, the basics, right? Pay taxes, you know, be a good citizen and stuff like that. But to have I would hope that I wouldn't care like the truck driver about the number that's associated, that's connected with like the way she speaks.
Yeah, but keep that in mind that the truck driver wasn't always like that. She wasn't.
She was like a 4'6", right? And it was until her. Does someone want to talk about her husband? That was kind of a you know, cool thing. Not a cool thing. Her husband dying. All right, no. So the backstory on her, why she went from a 4'6" to and Bryce's character, even though she was so desperate, hesitated because she stopped on the freeway. By this time, she was walking on the freeway. Her car or something went down where Lacey had no transportation. She was trying to get people. She was trying to get people to stop and help her out. But since she was a 2'8", no one stopped. Everyone swerved around her. And then when the truck driver pulled up, Bryce was able to see that her score, the truck driver's score, was a 1.8 or something like that. Yeah, and she was a little like, you know what, I'm good. Like, even then, this desperate woman who's been rejected, even then, like, her score.
She's still sticking to that hierarchy.
Yeah, exactly. But it was revealed in that ride that she was a 4'6", the truck driver. And the reason why she went down is because a 4'4" beat her husband, who had a score of a 4'3", in terms of like a transplant or something like that, right? He had cancer and he needed some treatment, and the one spot that was available went to a 4'4". So it was essentially just a score that separated him living and dying.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that determines his access to healthcare.
Right.
Yeah, that was also one of my uncomfortable moments. Because prior to that scene, all you think about, or based on what the movie shows you so far, is that you think that these like points are good if you want to like get a better housing, or like get a better, like, you know, respect from people. But not until that point you will realize that it's not anymore about like getting the premium access in the airport. It's also about getting the basic human rights, like, you know, access to healthcare, or access to like some necessary treatment for your survival. So it was sad.
I would hate being in this world because I don't like posting on social media that intensely, or like sharing a lot about my life on the internet. So like having it be required to do that just freaks me out.
Please feel free to like and subscribe. Ask these people.
Yeah, hit that button. We want to hear from you.
It's so easy. And you will not get disappointed.
Yes.
Please cut that last part.